How's it going, everybody? It's PJ for Pete_J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch, coming to you from Off-Road Mechanics Simulator. This is my mea culpa week. If you didn't catch the Car Mechanics Simulator this morning on my channel, kind of ran into some issues about 2 weeks ago, and I was racing. It wasn't anything that the games were doing. It was just me internally trying to get through as many jobs as possible in as short amount of time as possible. And it kind of all came to a head, and I wound up having quite a few problems over the course of that final week where I broadcast. So I took a week off, and I did a lot of truck driving sim. I did American Truck Simulator, and I did a Euro Truck Simulator 2. In American Truck Simulator, I worked to complete the Cruising Nebraska event, and in Euro Truck Simulator 2, I worked to finish the Trade Connection Switzerland event, which I did. And there's many videos associated with that, so they're going to be trickling out on the channel, and then I've created playlists as well if you wanted to see them. Unfortunately, I kind of shortchanged Off-Road Mechanics Simulator a little bit because I was running it like it was just Car Mechanics Simulator, but with 4x4s, and that's not what it is. It is, in essence, what we do have is we have a garage, we do repairs, we clean up vehicles, and that's how we make our money. And the money we make, we get to spend on our own vehicles. I now have 3 vehicles of my own. The Nissan Watcher here. Here, maybe we can do this. I have the Nissan Watcher. I have a Mitsubishi Palermo. I keep saying Palmero, but it's not. It's Palermo. And the Toyota Ground Courier. So these are my 3 vehicles that I can use for off-roading. And I could also, beef them up and get them going. I don't know if you saw my last one, but we put some stickers on here, a little color. So that was fun. No road, no problem. Not for us, it ain't. No, sir. And or ma'am. This one, I'm going to go ahead and throw this one into the car wash because it's filthy. So let's get it washed up. And the other thing is with the Nissan Watcher, I've noticed crouch. Do we have a crouch? Is there a crouch? I think there's a crouch. Here we go. The crouch is here, and you can see that these rims are kind of in bad shape. Also, I don't know, can I look at it from here? No, I think I got to bring it in the shop. But also the differentials are in bad shape as well. So those could be beefed up a bit. We got ourselves a snorkel on this one. Those two don't have snorkels. So let's try to get a quick wash in here for the Palmero. But that's what we're supposed to be doing, is we're supposed to be using the jobs to make the money so we can improve our vehicles so that we can go and do the off-road challenges and the races and those types of things. So I kind of was I'm of 2 minds, actually. One is that we really have just started the game. We're not that deep into it, really. Our garage is still level 1, so like I say, we haven't gone too far in the game. But to be honest with you, I haven't even really been thinking about these that much. I've tried to do the quantity, not quality run in the forest, and it did not work out very well. I still have. I don't think I've been able to go all the way through that one yet. So that's problematic, And then I also recently noticed that the desert course. I've opened up the desert course, so there's a whole different thing there. And my first thought was, well, I could take the excuse me, the Watcher. Take the Watcher and set that up for maybe the forest course, and then I take the Palermo and set that up for maybe the desert course, you know. But now I have this third one, which I don't know. That would be like a potpourri. I'm not sure. A cornucopia. Maybe it would be you know, try to do everything with it. I don't know. But that's what we're supposed to be working towards. So we bring in jobs, and then we make some money, and then hopefully before we sign off, we do a little bit of something to improve our vehicles, to get them ready for the raceways, you know, that type of stuff. And I think that's how I'm going to try and start running it now, is trying to do it that way. I think leaving the dirt on your vehicles for too long, I think that starts to break down. Oh, I tried to run this one on the forest course, and you can see it kind of tore up the fender there. So we'll need to replace that fender. So that's, yeah, like I said, I think that's what we're supposed to be doing, is every episode, what I should be doing is spending the last couple of minutes and bringing one of my own vehicles into the shop and having it, you know, going over it and seeing what we can do to try and improve it. I know there's also a suggestion of hey y'all, it's me. As you can hear, what I wound up doing is I had to clear my throat, and I wound up muting my microphone so I didn't cough in your ear, and I forgot to turn it back on. So what you're hearing right now is an after the fact voiceover. I don't know what I was talking about there, outside of maybe alluding to the fact that I think every time you go on a run, you're supposed to wash your vehicle down, because the longer the dirt and everything remains on the vehicle, the more it starts to break down and deteriorate the parts. So if I do a run, then I need to wash this before I put it away. In other words, never park a dirty car, you know. Never park a dirty car. So I go through this, and I go ahead and I finish washing up our vehicle, which had been sitting in the garage filthy. So we'll get this done here, and then I do a couple of jobs right now, and actually this gives me a good opportunity to talk to y'all out there. I want to do more runs. I want to get into starting to build, and again, that starting to build the machines I have. I have 3, a possibility of a 4th. I believe it's in the email. I think you've already seen it. I'm not sure. Maybe I gave spoilers. Can I say that after the fact? Spoilers. But I have the 3, and I'd like to do some work with them. Obviously, you've seen that I've torn them up a little bit. The Nissan Watcher's been sitting dirty for so long. I think that's why I have the issues that I do with it. So that definitely needs to get updated, and obviously I'd like to increase the abilities, maybe jack it up a little bit more, bigger tires, that type of stuff. But this one's clean. We'll go ahead and put it back where it belongs. And as you can see, those we need some more space if we're going to take in more jobs. So there's our 3 beauties right there. I'm going to have to spray paint them. I'm going to go with the same colors I use in the Truck Simulator games. So those, I think the yellow and the black will be really nice. I opened up the desert. The desert is open. Here's the forest routes we have. Quantity, not quality. Escape number 1, I'm stuck. Free ride. Specific obstacles number 1, welcome to the jungle. Are you going home yet? Ready, start, and where am I? So that's the forest at night. That'll be fun. I just don't know if I'm ready for them. And then we open the desert, which has a free ride, a quantity, not quality. Hell's Gates, Son of the Axel Hill, and the Hell's Chute. Snake, the night driving snake, which also, again, I think I'm saying to a dead mic how much I was looking forward to that one. And I don't really know what to do with this game. Obviously, I'm thinking we're supposed to be doing all of this stuff. I was talking about it at the beginning of the broadcast, but the truth is, I think I'm racing. I'm not. The game has not given me any sort of information on how to upgrade or given me any projects where I needed to upgrade any machines. I've done a couple of small repairs, but by and large, most of the jobs that the game is giving me so far is basically cleaning and repairing of parts. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I kind of jumped off the deep end and said, well, we're supposed to be doing this and we're supposed to be doing, I think we are supposed to be doing the runs. But I don't know if we're really supposed to jump in with both feet just yet. So there's a little bit of misunderstanding of, where am I at in the game? What am I supposed to be doing with the game? I think most people who know, if you're playing a simulator game and you kind of go off on your own, you can throw everything way out of whack and then you're lost in the haze and you almost need to restart. And I'd rather not do that. So I don't know if I just sit back, just keep doing the jobs they're giving me and wait for that moment where I finally hit that point in the game where they're like, okay, well, now you got to do an upgrade. Going over here to the warehouse, I'm not sure why. I'm still trying to understand this situation. Okay, so we got that, and what I would like to do is empty my inventory. I guess there's the warehouse and there's my inventory. Apparently I'm having issues with something. Maybe it's mouse sensitivity. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I'm looking for something here. I think it was a button to access my inventory. That's the other thing too, is unless I'm in a job doing a repair or fixing a part, is there a way to access my inventory? Not my warehouse, my inventory. What am I carrying with me? I've learned through my other mechanic simulator games that it's always best not to carry a bunch of spare parts with you. But to drop them off as much as you can. And I guess I could have gone over there and just emptied my inventory. But again, I'd like to be able to see what I have. So we're going to look here. And this was power driver when pickup 1500 broke just at the middle of nowhere. Okay, so that's the new car. Pickup 1500. We need a free car slot because it will become ours, and we don't have one. We only have the 2 open. There are 4 that are locked right now, and so we need to unlock a couple of them. And this was the moment where I kind of made the decision. What I'm going to try and do is get up to that next upgrade for the garage. There's my inventory. Now I just opened it because I got to fix some parts. And this is a job that comes in periodically. What they'll do is they'll send you a box of broken parts, and you have to fix them for them. Clean them and fix them. And what you'll see is on that one, those 2 there, and then there's going to be some more coming up here. The little white like piece of paper in the upper right hand corner, that indicates that those are part of the job. So those are parts that are part of the job. I just realized that. Again, there's no real information letting you know that. I guess they assume you're bright enough to figure that out. But it took me a little while, and so I finally got it figured out. So now we have to clean the part. This one is just a cleaning. As you can see, in the center there, it's just got that cleaning symbol. If there was a repair to be done, there'd be a repair symbol next to it. So that one's done. We've got it completed. We'll go to the one next to it, which is a differential. I think I'm really explaining this very well. Unfortunately, nobody will ever hear it. Okay, so that's a wheel hub assembly. We got that fixed. Okay, we're going back to the initial 2. Okay, that's a differential as well. So that's part of it. I'm talking now about how that little symbol seems to indicate which ones are in the job, which is cool because I did this job before, and again, because I have so much stuff in my inventory, I wasn't sure which parts were which. So now that I know, that's very cool. So we were able to clean that up. We got a couple spots here we got to grind down, get the rust off of, and you can see those because they're basically indicated there. And this is the cleaning portion. And now, I think it's all clean. No, there's one more. Okay, one more cleaning part right there. And now we're going to go into the repair part, which is next to it right there. And then first thing we have to do is drain the differential oil, right? Differential oil, isn't it? I'm not sure. Close that up. We got to take the cover off. And wait till you see the inside of this thing. This stuff is thick. And off comes the cover. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's pretty well used, I think. So we're going to pull out the gear, and then we got to clean it up. And the first thing we do is we spray it down with some W4000, I think it's called. DW400 is what it is. And you spray it to kind of loosen up some of this gunk and grease and grit and grime. You gotta hit it up there a little bit. Make sure you're moving around. That's going to loosen it up. Now we're going to put some more over here. There you go. Then we'll grab our rag. And we got to wipe. This is another one of those reasons why I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do, because this is relatively straightforward and easy to do. They're almost kind of walking you through the process, which makes me think maybe I need to slow down a little bit. That's pretty clean. Again, a lot of gunk in there, so we're going to have to get in there really well and start by using the DW400 to kind of loosen everything up. Got another spot up there we're going to have to hit up. Well, there might be another one on that side too, but yeah, we'll get in there and we'll loosen this up, get our rag out, and we'll be able to polish this up real nice. It'll look oh, yeah, there we go. Got a couple of, there you go, a couple of strokes and almost everything comes right off. That DW400, that stuff is amazing. I could stop any time now. I don't know why I'm not. There you go. All right, so we got one more here. We'll wipe that down. Look at how clean the inside of that thing is now. Man, that looks nice. We'll get this gear put back in. And that part is ready to be mounted onto a vehicle and used all over again. So good job, everybody. We did a good job on that one. So I get a lot of these jobs. I get a lot of car washes. I'm not getting a lot of actual repair work. I don't know. Did I botch the first ones? I thought I took care of them pretty well. So that's done. We've got, how many more? I think we got, but see, you can see it doesn't fix it to 100%. Down there, lower left corner of that, you saw that it still had a little wear. So you can't fix it to 100%, I don't think. Right now, the best you're getting is you're fixing it to about 90%. Which I guess is pretty good for saving money and whatnot, because you're not... And it's probably more realistic because repoed parts aren't, they don't tend to be as good as new parts, Placement parts tend to be a much better. So we got another differential here we got to clean up. It is fun to do, though. So first thing we got to do is we got to grind down some of the spots here. This one looks like it's got about 4, maybe 5 spots. We'll start with this one here. Get that one taken care of. All right, 2 down, at least 2 to go. I think there might be one on the right-hand side. I'm not positive. I keep seeing something when I rotate, but I'm not 100%. And then, of course, I got there you go. I got the to-do list open, too, which is, it's great because it does make things a lot easier. You can just glance over. It took me a little bit, I think, to figure out, how to work the list to the point where I felt comfortable with it. Again, gray. Look at that. We'll pop this cover off here. And we will go ahead and take a stab at this one, see if we can't get this one taken care of. Oh, we didn't get that one bolt all the way out. There we go. Oof. Ugh. It's just such a nasty picture, isn't it? It is so nasty. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is get after this gear, and we're gonna spray it up with that DW400 again. And again, I think this is to loosen up that grease and that grime. Makes it a little bit easier for us to polish, which is what we do. We come in with the rag now. We got a couple places to polish. And you'll see just how amazing that DW, look at that. That DW400 really cuts through, doesn't it? It does the job, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I think that's the case. What do y'all think? I mean, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a comment in the comment section and let me know. Am I trying to run too far, too fast? Should I just slow down and just handle the jobs that are coming in and not worry so much about, building up my machines just yet and wait till the game kind of takes me there? Or am I sitting on my hands too much and I need to be more proactive? That's the question I'm asking myself. I'm not really sure where I'm at. Again, what I'm doing in the shop so far is not the most complicated stuff. It's just cleaning and repairing parts and then cleaning the vehicles. I haven't really, I had a couple of repairs early on, and I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll get some more, but I kind of figure that's how they walk you through, is they start to give you more and more complex repair jobs, right? Well, I'm still waiting on that, so I'm not 100% positive how long I have to wait. So we finished this job, I believe. We've cleaned and repaired all the parts they've sent us, as well as they can be repaired. As you can see there, it says, go to the computer and what does it say? Open your computer. There we go. Yeah, and we'll get the reward for that. Again, we're trying to get up to some point. We're going to accept that. It's all right. So I think this is just it's just a wash. So again, another wash that we got to do. We'll move it over to the car wash, and then we'll grab the hose and we'll get on with it. Quick spray. But I definitely do have to, at the very least, I was thinking about going with the, is it Palmero or Palermo? I think it's Palermo, right? I keep saying one, but it's actually the other. I think it's Palmero. I think I was talking about somewhere in this video, I'm not sure, maybe you'll even hear it again, once we get to the point where the microphone comes back. When that does, I'm going to stop with the over talking and just let the original soundtrack go. But I was thinking about making that Palmero the desert one, and it needs a couple of things. There's suggested gear that you need for that area. So that might be what we do coming up soon. This wound up being 2 hours worth of video. It was a 2-hour job. I try to keep my videos to about an hour, so I'm going to cut it after about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And so I've already got that second one in the can. But when I get back to playing it, I'm going to wind up suiting up that Palmero, right? I'm going to suit that one up for the desert course, and we'll go out and we'll try to do quantity, not quality, on the desert course, just to check it out and see what it's like. I definitely still want to go through. I haven't successfully completed the quantity, not quality run in the forest, so I still want to get in and do that as well. So, but the Palmero, I think. Palmero. I think the Palmero. So I'll go ahead and outfit that one and get it ready for the desert course. I gotta try and see if I can't transfer that yellow from American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator and get that transferred over to. What I'm saying, by transferred, I just mean figure out what the RGB numbers are for it, and then just try to recreate. Just use, using those numbers, create a yellow in this game that kind of matches that yellow. Getting closer, it works a little bit better. But by the same token, for the wheel wells and stuff, you can get those pretty well from underneath as well, also. So I don't know if it's worthwhile to spend so much time up top here getting into the wheel wells and stuff, because like I said, you will be able to get those better from underneath. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other, and it comes down to your preference. However you want to do it is the right way to do it, ultimately. I feel this takes a little bit longer, but I'm not so sure about actually up here into that wheel well. But I thought when I looked at it from underneath, I think you can. I still think you can get in there pretty well from underneath. So, all right. So another car wash, and making our way through another day in the off-road mechanic shop. I can't wait to see if there's any sort of architectural changes to the shop once we get to level 2. And again, that's where I'm putting my money right now, is just doing the missions in front of us, and get to that level 2 garage so we can bring in that pickup 1500. And then I think all that's left is like a Jeep, right? When the Jeep Wrangler, or I don't know what they call it, but it's a takeoff on Jeep Wrangler. And I think then we'd have, or actually there may be more than that, now that I'm thinking about it, because that garage seems to be our garage. I keep thinking of it as an additional place to bring in jobs, kind of like on Car Mechanic Simulator, where you can kind of stage vehicles until you can, you grab the order, have them bring the vehicle in, and then you stage it until you're ready to do the job. But maybe that's not what it's. Maybe it's not supposed to be that. Maybe it's just supposed to be your garage, So maybe there are another 4 vehicles that I'm going to wind up picking up before it's all said and done. So that's the issue right now. I love the game. I'm anxious and chomping at the bit to take the next level. So maybe the next level is upgrading the garage. So for the time being, that's what I'm going to try and do, is I'm going to put my time and attention into trying to raise the cash. I think we have the reputation points now, but we need the cash. And here's Pete. I'm sorry. I turned my mic off to clear my throat, and I forgot to turn it back on. I apologize for you. Well, you didn't miss much, just me trying to fill time as I washed the car, so I'm not exactly sure where I turned it off at, but you saw what was pretty straightforward. Hi, PJ, the wife of one of our regular clients, contacted us. She wanted to make him a birthday present and tune his car. We're swamped with work, but maybe you'll have a moment to take on the job. Okay, we'll take that on. I've got something in my throat. What else do I have? I think I have one more spot. Let's grab another job. Hey, Pete J. We have a pretty unique task for you. Our client wants to make all rivals jealous of the Long Rider Guardian look. It has to be stunning, so we think only you can do this, how it has to be done. I don't know what that means exactly. All right, so we'll grab these 2. The hot pink, nice choice. Okay, so this is Long Rider Guardian, right? Oh wait, O and P, not 2 of 2, 1 of 2. Nissan Watcher hood spoiler, left side skirt times 1 right side skirt, front bumper, front bumper. Okay. Okay, so this guy just wants bolt-ons, basically. And he's got a Nissan Watcher. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. Side skirts? No. Exterior? If I go here and I go Nissan Watcher. Original hood. Okay, so that's all original stuff. We don't want that. We want to go to additional parts, right? We're going to go Nissan Watcher. And we want to go hood spoiler times 1. Classic hood spoiler. Speedy 8 enraged hood spoiler. The Betty hood spoiler. I think I'm just going to go with this one. Bye. Okay. We need some side skirts, left and right. What do we got? We got anywhere from $67 to $121. These guys are hiding in there. So why don't we go with the $81 one? What about that? Okay, he needs a front bumper and a rear bumper. Alright, so front bumper, rear bumper, classic at $223. Okay, these are original and these are classic. Classic's a little bit more expensive. Why don't we go with the original since it is kind of an expensive purchase to begin with. Okay. All right, so let's head over here. We're gonna bolt on some parts here. We want to go body, which is 3. No, that's drive system 4. That's what we wanted. We wanted 4. So we're going to bolt on a side skirt. All right. I want to see what that side skirt looks like. It's all right. It's not bad. Another side skirt. We'll bolt that on. We got the side skirts around. We need a bumper. Oi, oi, oi. I wanted to see the bumper. It's not a bad bumper. And we need a new bumper. I'll put that on there. I think that looks all right. And then last but not least, we need to drop a hood spoiler on there. There you go. A sweet little ride, man. Head on over, go to the mail, collect our reward, completed. There we go. Now we're cooking with some gas, y'all. All right, Offroad Corp, Offroad Brothers, dirty job. That's going to be another wash. Dusty and muddy, another wash. Dirty again. Okay. Go ahead and bring this in here. Do you like dirty jobs? For this one, you should prepare something special. Toyota ground courier of our client went through some difficulties and you're the only one who can help him right now. Okay, so that's going to be maybe a little bit more than just a wash. But let's go take care of this other one. This one here. We want to go O. We have to buy left side skirt and right side skirt, roof rack 1, snorkel 1, and hood spoiler for a Long Rider. Additional parts, we're going for the Long Rider Guardian. That's it. Okay, so we need side skirts. Classic, Guardian, Speedy 8 enraged, the Betty side skirts, Raptor. I think we'll go Classic left, classic right. A roof rack. Long Rider Guardian Classic Roof Rack 583. That's pretty expensive. I'm gonna go with I'll go with that one. Snorkel. Again, anywhere from $462 to $693. Let's not go with the cheapest, but let's not go with the most expensive. So we'll rule these two out. We got the go with that one. Hood spoiler. Again, not the cheapest, not the most expensive. We'll go with that one. There we go. All right, let's bolt these parts on, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. We're gonna do 4. And we got side skirts. 1 and 2. We got a roof rack. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That'd be a cool desert one. What is this? A Long Rider Guardian. I do like that for a desert ride. Sure. Why is it not giving me the? Oh, because I got to bolt it in. Oof. For a minute there, I was like, why is it not giving me that? Is there another bolt over here? No. All right, but there's one up here. All right, we got one back here. I do like this roof rack. That's pretty cool, especially for the desert runner. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Snorkel times 1. That's fender. We're gonna go snorkel. Okay, and then we got a hood spoiler. Ooh. I don't like the pink. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm not a big fan. But ooh, that is that's a nice looking vehicle, man. That is nice. Let's go to the computer. We're gonna go ahead and collect our reward. Okay. So we're cruising along, not bad. I've been away for a little bit. I was a little nervous about what it would be like. Like I say, I think we got 2 more Dusty and Dirties. I'll bring this one in. We have a simple job for you. We have a dirty Jeep Rancher from one of our regular customers here. You need to wash it as best as you can. Can you handle it? I can handle it. Bring it in here. Pete J. Ooh. A Jeep Rancher. Okay, you first thing you need to do is you need to go here. So we have Jeep Rancher. Nope, not the Jeep Rancher. The Toyota Ground Courier. We're gonna go wash it up. Okay. Starting up here. That puppy is brown, ain't it? Cut this thing right down the middle like that, and then we're going to head back. Okay. Try and get it about halfway down, just below the windows if you can. All right, back here. Same thing, we're going to try and take it down as much as we can. Well, not as much, but we can get it down below the window. We can get the rest of it pretty easily from the ground, so that's the way I think of it anyway. The point of having this up top here is to be able to get it, you know, so you can get the top done and then just get it down to where you can handle the bottom pretty well, pretty easily. From ground level. Although, to be honest with you, you can still see that dirt, like a dirty film on it. There you go, now we got that. Okay. Get the front end here. Whoops, keep hitting that button by accident. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. This one's dirty, man. Just no two ways about it. It is dirty. So anyway, I was telling you earlier on at the top of the show, top of the episode, I kind of had needed to take a little bit of a break for a while. I had just gotten into my head. It was all about trying to complete as many jobs in the shortest period of time, and I wound up just kind of falling off the pedestal and just went completely, butt over tea kettle, I was lost in space. I was, making a lot of this just easy mistakes, all because I was just trying to hurry up and get through it as quickly as possible. So, yeah, I took a week and I did the truck simulators, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator. I did those for about a week. I was able to, when I started, the idea was, I knew that they were running those events, the Cruising Nebraska and the Trade Connection Switzerland, and I thought they were over. I thought I just missed them, you know what I mean? I was up just out of luck, just TSOL, man, and then all of a sudden I realized that no, there was like a week left. I'm like, wow, a week left. I got to do I got to do quite a few runs, but I mean, if I really put my head to it and really got into it, there's a chance I could actually get this done before it's over, and that's where it kind of started. It just, happened to coincide with the fact that I was making a lot of problems for myself by trying to speed through jobs and trying to get them done in record time, and I was breezing over stuff and missing stuff. And then the second week, so that was the first week off, and then the second week it was just I just wasn't ready to come back yet. I was kind of enjoying just relaxing and taking it easy and starting the game again, and remembering it's supposed to be about having fun. It's not supposed to be about it's simulating a job. It shouldn't actually be a job. And sometimes, when you're working and you're doing stuff, you try to get through as many jobs as you can, especially if you get really busy. You're trying to clear the schedule a little bit more, and you can and often do tend to kind of find yourself in a similar situation where you find yourself missing the easy stuff because you're just trying, you're especially if it's a job that's relatively easy. If it's a job that's relatively easy, it's like, oh, I got this done already. In my head, it's already done, and I'm moving on to the next project, which is going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm already thinking, how am I going to tackle this? How am I going to get this done? And that's exactly when you start to make mistakes, on those other jobs that should be tap-ins, because you know what you're doing there. You know how to handle that, and yet you're missing stuff. I'll give you the biggest example was I had a job in Car Mechanic Simulator where I had to replace the brake fluid, okay? So, I mean, easy, right? All you have to do is go to the reservoir and you drain the brake fluid and you refill the reservoir and you're done. Done and done. And I read it, and it's on the job order, and I read it 2, 3, 4 times, and yet every time I read it, instead of going to the brake reservoir, I would go to the power steering reservoir, and I replaced the power steering fluid 4 or 5 times. One of my viewers, Roger Maxted, reached out to me and he pointed it out to me. And honestly, until he sent me sent me the message, I still was unaware of why that was not giving me, was not giving me the completion notice. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with this. This must be broken. Maybe, there's a glitch. So, obviously that's, where my mind went, was obviously something's wrong with the game. It's not me, it's the game, but it was me. And I honestly just needed to take a break for a little bit and slow down, So it was fun. It was nice. PJ, this is kind of obvious, but no one wants to go off-road with a dirty vehicle. We want to get dirty there, but not to start dirty. These are all just wash jobs, man. All right, I'll take them. If it gives me money and prestige points, here we are. We're over here. This is 2 of 2. We want to go to O. 1 of 2. Jeep Rancher, move the car to the car wash. You got it. Jeep Rancher. Okay. So this is what we're doing, folks. We're washing cars today. That's okay with me, though. I'm about to spray this guy's interior with my pressure washer. Hope he's okay with it. Alright, I think I might try to stay out of the interior. I just went into the back seat there. Okay, we'll do a quick over there. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Maybe a little damp, but I tried my best. Tried to keep as much of the water out of the Jeep as possible, but, Alright. So taking a little time off wasn't a bad thing. As a matter of fact, I might even do that a little bit more often, just, especially since these simulator games, they it can almost start to feel like an actual job, and you're like, okay, well, and that's about the time where you start to get burnt out on it, and you get to a point where you just don't even want to play it anymore, because you're like, it's too much like work, man. Alright, the tire is clean. This needs some better side skirts. Those side skirts aren't nice. Alright. So we may even be able to get up to level 3 here. Right? Yeah, I'm at level, I got 2 points. I'm at level 6. So I think I need a 3rd point and 3,500 off-road credits in order to be able to buy the upgrade for the garage. Oops. I was gonna say, I think I'm stuck. Alright, we're almost done here. Let's get this going. Try to get this quickly, because again, all we're getting right now are wash jobs, so try to get this done somewhat quickly. All right. I keep hitting the right mouse button by accident. Whoop. All right. Okay, underneath, and then we'll have one more job done here. Okay. All right. Sorry to be so quiet, but like I say, I'm just kind of concentrating on trying to get this done. We're at 0% everywhere. Okay, put that back. Let's run back to the computer and we will pick up some reward. Completed. Should be at level 7 at this point. I think we're close enough, right? 9,607 points out of 10,000. I don't know how they assess points though, so we'll have to see. Off-Corp Cleaning Master, beloved, pick up 1,500. Mitsubishi Palermo needs a new look. Premium care, please. Okay. Oh, I got nothing for it.